Yo, what's up? My name is Galy and I'm from Bolivia. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, I invite you to subscribe, to give a huge thumbs up, and to comment and to share this video with other people so we can help other people. Yeah. This video is gonna be about UWC. I already made one video talking about that I was going to go to a UWC on August. So this video is gonna be talking about UWC more in depth, what's all about UWC stuff. If you still have some questions about UWC, something important for me to say is that I'm not any official person from UWC. I'm not an officer or something like that. I'm just a student that's gonna start her life in a UWC. So I'm just doing this video to help y'all if you have questions or something like that. And without nothing else, let's start with the video.
Say hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Okay guys, this video is gonna be about 5 topics. The first one is gonna be about how did UWC how did it started, about the values. The second is gonna be about where are the 18 UWCs around the world. The third one is gonna be about the academics, and the fourth is gonna be about how's the life in itself in a UWC. And also the last point is gonna be how can I enter to these UWC, to these schools. So before starting, I wanted to say, if I said something wrong in English, I'm so sorry. I'm not a native English speaker, so yeah, please forgive me. So the first point, talking about the story of UWC. UWC started when Berthon, he's a German man. It was the Cold War going on and everything. So Berthon thought that wars started because people didn't know each other, you know. So the thing is, he said, if I create these schools, UWC is United World Colleges, it's a way that I'm gonna unite teenagers, let's say that, and they're gonna share the culture, they're gonna share everything. So that will make us create a more peaceful and sustainable future. So that's the main idea, how did this UWC started. The first one was created in 1962. It was the one, the Atlantic College in United Kingdom. And at the day of today, I mean today, there's already 18 of these schools all around the world. So that's something really beautiful. We're gonna talk about it. So UWC makes education a force to unite people, nations, and culture for a peace and sustainable future, as I kind of explained before. So about the values, I'm gonna be reading them, sorry, because I don't want to forget any of them. So we have international and intercultural understanding, celebration of difference, personal responsibility and integrity, mutual responsibility and respect, compassion and service, respect for the environment, a sense of idealism, personal challenge, action, and personal example. So these are some of the UWC values which they stand for. So as I said, these schools are schools, international boarding schools, where tons of different nationalities attend. And so it's really important, the respect for diversity and all of that stuff. If you guys want to know more, you can search for the UWC official webpage. I'm gonna leave the links down below also. But yeah, so let me talk about where are the 18 schools located in this world. We have this is the most difficult for me to pronounce, I'm so sorry. Waterford Kamlamba UWC of Southern Africa, which is in Swazilandia. I'm gonna leave here the name, sorry. UWC Shangu, which is in China, UWC Red Cross Nordic, which is in Norway, Pearson College UWC, which is in Canada, it's the one I'm attending to, yay. UWC Isaac, which is in Japan, UWC Robert Bosch College, which is in Germany, UWC Southeast Asia, which is in Singapore, Li Po Chun UWC, which is in Hong Kong, UWC Mostar, which is in Bosnia Herzegovina. I think I'm pronouncing it in Spanish, I'm so sorry. UWC Adriatic, this is in Italy, UWC Dilijan in Armenia, UWC Costa Rica in Costa Rica, UWC Thailand in Thailand, and UWC East Africa in Tanzania, UWC Atlantic College, the first one in United Kingdom, UWC Mahindra College in India, UWC Maastricht in the Netherlands. Sorry, I forgot. UWC Maastricht in Netherlands, and UWC USA in USA, New Mexico. It's the state where is it located. Okay, so those are the 18 schools all around the world. And now the third point and fourth point
is like kind of like, you know, it's like I have to talk about them like in a way like together. So it's about the academic life and like the life in itself. So
the UWC has like this academic program, which is IB, that stands for International Baccalaureate, and I'm gonna try to talk about them like really briefly. The IB system is like you have 6 subjects. There are like 2 languages, 1 maths, individuals and societies. I forgot the other one, but like natural sciences, like chemistry, biology, and arts. Plus you have CAS, which is creativity, action, and service, which is extracurriculars. You have to have like an amount of hours of extracurriculars to graduate. Plus you have TOK, which is theory of knowledge, which is a class that all like IB students have to go through. And plus like you have EE, which is an extended essay, which stands for extended essay, and it's basically an essay you have to do like when you graduate, for you to graduate, sorry. And so that's kind of like the life with IB. As I heard and I said before in my previous video, IB, people say it's like really hard, and people say like no, it's not hard. I don't know, I haven't been through IB, so Galy of Future is gonna tell you like how did she went with IB, So the life there is basically you have to go to the campus and you live there your entire life during 2 years, because it's a 2 years program to finish your school, meaning 11th grade and 12th grade, like the last 2 years of school. So like in my case, I should, like, we don't know what's gonna happen due to COVID-19, so like stay tuned. But like for example, what would happen is like, so as I was selected for Pearson College in Canada, I would be traveling to Canada and like living in the campus there. For example, there are like houses that have like tons of rooms, and these rooms have like you have like roommates, so there's like the house with different rooms, and like all of them like kind of share the house, and like there are different houses, kind of like that is how it works in Pearson. I don't know for other UWCs, but I think it's kind of the same. For example, there are UWCs which I know, like for the campus is like in one place, and like the classrooms are in other place. So yeah, it might change. Not all UWCs are the same. So basically you have your whole entire life there during 2 years. You eat, you study, you sleep, you like do everything there in the campus, sharing with other people. And something important to say is that UWC is not an exchange program. Guys, I'm really sorry if you see like a whole change of like the quality and like the lights and everything, but I had to change camera because I wanted to finish this video and I had issues with other camera. So I was saying that you can apply to a national committee, through a national committee or through a global committee. The national committee is basically a committee that has like each country. For example, I I applied to UWC through the Bolivian National Committee. So each committee has different ways of evaluating like the students and like basically that. For example, here in Bolivia, the application process are like 4 steps. The first step is like an online application form, which you send it. If you like pass to that one, you go to the second one, which is interviews. If you go from interview, like you pass interviews, you go to the weekend, and if you go from the weekend, you go to the last step, which is like the last step. And after, like if you pass the last step, like you're in, you know. So every committee has a different way of like evaluating things, basically. And also something I wanted to say is that each committee has different requirements. For example, here in Bolivia, if I'm not wrong, you have to be between 16 and 19 years old when you apply. You have to be in grade 10 or grade 11, and you have to be Bolivian or have lived like here in Bolivia for 10 years. So like every committee has a different like type of requirements and application processes. A tip I can give you guys is like follow your national committee social media, like Instagram, Facebook, or the web page, so like you can be like tuned with whatever like they say. Because I know, for example, for Brazil, it's already open, like the invitation for people to apply, and I think also for Uruguay, if I'm not wrong. But like, for example, they're already open, but they're like every committee opens in different times and ways and stuff like that. So yeah, you should search if you want like more information. Something I wanted to tell about the national committees is like every committee, like every country gets a different amount of scholarships. Meaning this could be like, for example, in 2018, Bolivia had 7 scholarships. It was for India, for UK, for Armenia, for Germany, for Japan, Costa Rica, and Norway. So like there were 7 scholarships, but the year I applied there were just 4 scholarships for Canada, Costa Rica, Hong Kong, and Singapore. So it like it could change and stuff like that. There are more, like there are countries which receive more scholarships, countries that have less scholarships. Yeah, so it also depends like how many people apply. For example, I know like last year in Bolivia there were less than 100 people applying for UWC, but for example in Argentina there were like more than 1,000. So you know, it's like kind of crazy. It's like really different in all the countries and stuff like that. So yeah, that's like one way you can get in, like if you get selected by your national committee. And yeah, the other way you could get like into UWC is by the global committee. This global committee, okay, so first we should talk about like the cost of a UWC. Approximately it's like $40,000 per year. So like in the end it's like $80,000 for 2 years in the UWC. So that's quite a big amount. And people who apply to global committees are people that have like this money to pay this education. Yet it doesn't mean like, for example, if I have the money I can pay and I just enter. They also have a selection process, an application process and everything, but I'm not sure how does that one work. But yeah, those like the 2 ways you can enter a UWC basically. And something important I wanted to say at the end is that UWC is like a really, really huge, and I don't know which word like to use, but like a really huge and nice opportunity. And I encourage you to like, if you can apply, try it, because you know it has changed my life, and I have not even started my like 2 years, you know, so it has already changed my life. But yeah, So yeah, don't forget, like UWC is like you're going to an international boarding school to finish your 2 last years of school, but like you're gonna be in an environment which is like with different people from all around the world and having all this like huge experiences and stuff like that. So yeah, that's important also to know. But yeah, I hope you like this video. I hope you give it a thumbs up, like, you share it, or yeah, subscribe to the channel. If you have any requests or you have any questions, don't doubt in getting in touch with me. You can ask the questions in the comments. You can ask also the questions. I have a blog. If you're interested, I'm gonna also leave the link down below in the description box. You can check it and like down. The blog is my contact, is my email, so you can also email me if you need something. Or you can follow me here on Instagram, and yeah, I'm really open to help anyone with something I can. Like as I told, I'm not any official UWC representative. I'm just like a student. So yeah, if I can help you with something, I will try to help you. And I hope you like this video, and see you next time. Bye.